Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Stirring Abyss. In the last episode, we located the beacons of 2 additional crew members and went to recover them, but were only successful at bringing back THC Denton to the submarine. Mr. White, we discovered, sacrificed to some purpose here on the ocean floor, with his body on a stone table, a crude knife embedded in his chest. The only things that body had on it was a medkit and a photograph of his children. Unable to bury the body after searching it due to it floating to the surface, we also lost our first amount of sanity on, I think it was Metherjohn, who we took with us to that location. We had a few very close shaves with some of the enemies down there, some of the groups, and have discovered two new creatures in the last episode as well. A oddly colored jellyfish. Looks like it's coated with the strange white tendrils we've seen on the ocean floor that can become unstable. And we did not... Well, actually, no, we did see one detonate itself, but it wasn't able to reach us when it did so. They do incredible amounts of damage in a small AoE around themselves when they finally detonate, around after they become unstable. And it looks like they can do so willingly, or whenever they are struck, they will be forced to do so. We also saw a strange creature pop up out of the tendrils, formed of the same substance of them, it would seem. Difficult to hit, somewhat armored, and a little quick. It's a melee creature of some sort. This is what I was mentioning, that particular creature, when I mentioned that some creatures can respawn. There's always the threat that when you're wandering around and tendrils are close, one of those may spawn, and then you're dealing with a new enemy. You can get multiples of them from the tendrils as well, which means that walking around alone becomes less of a thing you want to do, the higher the corruption level becomes. Anyway, we also drained, I think it was 3 more rooms last episode, recovering the forward battery room and also getting it repaired. This will give us 5 more power, I believe, in between each mission, and gave us 10 more power when we actually repaired it. We have I don't know, I'm messing it up. We have yet to figure out what we want to do with the valve room, as we can convert it to any room to suit our needs. My plan for this room is to make it a dissection room. We just need a little more scrap, however, to get that task done. Lastly, we have a storeroom where we recovered some supplies from after we had drained it. And we can see that we have an after battery room. After? Should that be aft? I don't know. I've never been on a submarine in real life, nor have I actually worked in one, so... And the cruise mess, as well, is now available to us. That's good for a summary. It only took like 6 tries. Alright, so, what are we going to do? The greater part of me wants to get some more scrap before we do the next story mission, because the next story mission is really tough. It's really tough. And so, and there's going to be a lot of enemies in it, and I want to be able to get extra clue tokens from killing them. So, we might not be successful at the salvage, but I think we're going to make the attempt at this anyway. So, who's going to come along with us on this mission? Let's take a look at this guy really quick. He's not really suited for ranged combat. Okay. We'll go ahead and do that. Oh, hey, right. We left the last mission with one unused flare here. So we're just going to vendor this. You know what actually just occurred to me? Doesn't the dissection room take 14 chemicals, Tim? Even if you were to scrap one of these, you don't have, for one more scrap metal, you don't have one more chemical, and we don't have a way to get it. So no, you're not going to be able to scrap something to convert this room. Okay. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and do this mission, and we'll take our Marine. That's right, we're going with Marine for ranged characters. Vulu will come with us. We'll take Gioan, and we'll take Denton with us, will be the plan. We'll get some experience for him. Alright, let's do it. This is going to be really tough, and a heads up, I'm not expecting to actually succeed at this salvage mission, but I'm hoping we can walk out of here with some scrap. Let's give it a try. Oh, that's an awful name for a mission. The names are randomly chosen, like they were in, like, XCOM, or new or old XCOM. Crates should be all around this area. Let's get looking. Oh, man. Maybe we should just drop the evacuate right now. All right. So as usual, I don't like scanning my first round. I probably should do so, but I'm not. Our objective in a salvage mission is to collect 9 crates. There are more than 9 crates present on this mission, and once you have 9, the mission will be successful, and all the other crates will be removed. I think the way this works is that if you don't collect all the crates, you collect none of them, effectively. You have to, I think so. We have to successfully complete this mission. There are groups of enemies out here and other things to stop us from getting these crates, but not all of them are guarded. Let's get started. We'll be done here soon enough. Okay. We will likely have to split the party if we want to be able to get all the crates. Okay, I am going to risk seeing other enemies. Slow and steady wins this race. Good luck, Denton. Oh, okay, that was really bad. We see an infected pod, so we're going to have... it's going to shoot at us. We'll need a ranged guy up here to deal with it. A jellyfish and a bulging pod. Oh, right, I like the clock ticking sound effect here. 13 damage, too. That sucks. Okay, let's grab this. I think we shoot this pod. It will destroy this Scyphosia. It should be within its range. We will have this one run up and hit a... Actually, maybe I can move back one. Let's scan down here. Oh, that's too good. We'll get 2 of them with 1 hit if we shoot here. I think we can shoot it from here as well. So let's move back a little bit to get away from this other one's ability to melee us, because we'll be too far away. Now let's see if we can shoot the pod. Even though we don't really want to fight this thing in melee, I wouldn't mind going up here. Let's see. I'm thinking that Denton will move up, but use his shield to protect himself from fire from this thing and absorb a hit. So let's move you up. There is a crate up here. Let's use defensive posture. I see another crate. We're going to want that one as well. I'm going to ping at this point. Okay, that's probably another pod of some sort there. Let's get him away from that pod. Okay, and it's just another bulging pod. I can stay there. We can run up here. %. I can probably... Actually, I'm going to reload anyway next turn, so let's grab the 97% chance to hit. That poor jellyfish probably didn't expect someone with a harpoon gun to be able to defend themselves in melee as effectively as Gion can. Now we have corruption here, so if I want to continue to search up in this direction, I'm going to want multiple people there. There's a vital essence down here as well. We'll get it with you, Gion. We're still pinging the map this turn. Which meant I should have ran south instead of reloading the harpoon gun. If I'm going to have him venture near corruption, I'm going to want support. Just in case we get at least one of those creatures. So we'll move up here. 10 turns left, and we have recovered half of the supplies that we need. We also, though, have not gotten bogged down yet with combat. Scrap metal. We desperately need this. And I see another container there. Let's wait to move you. Uh-oh. So that one saw us, and there could be other things around here. Let's move away. And we'll use Overwatch. I'd rather not activate another group, but we really can't afford to waste turns. That's right. We have to take risks because we don't want that number of turns. We're running out of time, so we have to take some risks here. These two will be bogged down in combat for a little bit, so we gotta run around with a different character to find more crates. steady wins the race. Since it's almost dead, I'm gonna hope that you can actually melee it to death. Oh, there's another one here. Let's reload. Oh no. I forgot about the corruption they leave behind. We are likely to get one of those strange things showing up here from the remains of that. I'm gonna risk a scan. Okay. That's too dangerous to go up there. We have another... There is a crate here, but I don't think that's a salvage crate. That's a normal crate. We still want to search it. If I go here... Oh, nope. Okay, that is a salvage crate, so we're going to want that. Can we... 61%? 62%? I'll fire at this. Oh, Tim. I think that was a big mistake. I think this is going to reach him. You should have ran away instead. Okay, good. It did not know where he was. Oh! Oh! Oh, he missed! That's super bad. There are 2 Merc Fiends over there. We have 7 turns left. And we're bogged down up here in combat. Let's use Commander to start on Denton. And fire. Oh, that's really bad. Denton, you need to kill this. So let's... It's going to take 2 hits to kill it. At least 2 hits. How much damage do we do? 17. I mean, this is really bad. But we have to deal with these Merc Fiends as well. We have 7 turns left. We need 3 crates. It looks like there's 2 over here. Let's Overwatch. There's 3 Merc Fiends. Yeah, yep. Game loves spawning them when you're in combat already with something else. And we got 2 of them. That's awful. They don't get to act this turn, though. Let's reload and use Explosive Expert on these 2. Got to move up here. We'll use Goon on this one. And hit the other one. Here we'll reload. Actually, we'll move away. And use Marine. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping you would actually kill it. Okay, we have to reload here. They're on the way. Let's use Overwatch and wait for them. Captain, what's your chance to hit this? 77. We should hit it with melee instead. And then you can use defensive posture. Our captain will move up here. And Overwatch. 4 turns left, and we need 3 crates. We have to run for it after we deal with these enemies. All right, Denton, we gotta run for it. We have 4 turns to find 3 crates, and we know there's some down there. Captain will reload. That's all of them. We just have to get them all in 3 turns. I don't think we'll get more spawns here. And I think we probably can risk moving the captain this way. He's still with support, which is good. And we can bring Gion up there as well. Let's void step to get away from these things. And then run. I have yet to have the tendrils spawn multiple enemies multiple rounds in a row. Oh, Tim, that was kind of bad, because you don't want to be near the tendrils if you can avoid it. And we just run here. I hate being near them, but we don't have a choice. We gotta get away. I can probably safely assume they're around this bulging pod, and we can shoot it. So let's have our captain reload, and do so. We missed. Okay. I'm gonna hope that hurt something. Oh, no! They came back around this direction. Well, we need 1 more. We're gonna run for it. Ten clue tokens and 6 chemicals. Scrap metal and copper. Oh, they were there. Okay. But they weren't near the pod when I fired upon it. Let's get away from those tendrils. Captain, I can't... You're not gonna be able to... The cook will survive this hit, but it sucks. Let's reload. And move you up and away from the tendrils. And I think we'll try to put down a... let's get out of here as well. I don't... there are more supplies out here. I guess we can stay until the corruption level increases. We'll have to stay no matter what, at least for another round, to deal with the hostiles that are here. Okay, that's good. They had to use both their movement actions to get close. Let's have our captain move here. And explosives expert to guarantee a hit on this one. Or wait, hold on. Oh! Okay, that could have been an awkward misclick. Let's save the game in case I do misclick. Alright, so I can kill this one with an explosives expert. Oh, but it's engaging Denton. So if I do that, Denton has to take a big explosive hit. I don't want that to happen. So, yeah, well, let's use explosive expert here. We'll move up Ginone. We'll goon this one. And then we can move up THC Denton. We are near tendrils, so this is dangerous. We can goon that one. That one will probably die on its turn, thanks to bleeding. Well, that went really well. Do we want to search more stuff? Do we want to search for more stuff? It feels like we have half the map left. I do. I really do. I do. I really do. Come on. Let's ping the map. No hostiles down there, but no supplies. One more round. If we don't see anything up ahead... Actually, if we don't see any hostiles, we can probably keep searching in this direction. A single hostile. That is probably a pod of some sort. It is. Let's search this immediate area, and if we don't find anything, we're leaving next turn. This is insane. How can this be happening? Okay. Oh, there might be something there? There is not. Okay. And then I don't think there's anything down here. In the areas I'm currently located at, and well, let's leave. Okay, that was successful. We gained 10 clue tokens and 6 chemicals from the salvage that we picked up. That's enough that we can make a dissection chamber next. And Voodoo Jake's leveled up again. Alright, well, we also ended that battle without as much damage as we had on our crew originally, since we get to heal in between each mission. Very nice. So let's go ahead and convert this to a dissection room. We'll gain 1 additional clue token whenever we defeat an enemy from now on. We have 40 clue tokens at this moment. I don't see anything I want to spend those on, though. Oh, note what I mentioned this before, that these are now open, even though we have already researched them. You can't get them to close graphically. They'll be open for the rest of the game. But the lights on them, we have unlocked them. Okay, so let's go ahead and level Vulu. Weapons Specialist. Eager to try a spear gun on a real target. A carefully aimed shot that hits each target in its path, disorienting them and dealing damage. This is an incredible skill. I love this. It does that damage to everything in its path, including your friendlies, and it disorients everything, and I've never seen it miss a target, just like I've never seen Explosive Expert miss. So we're probably taking this. Ruthless is an 8% critical strike chance, even though it looks like it is a blade here. To my knowledge, critical strike affects both your ranged and melee attacks, so that's a nice one too. But I really want weapon specialist, so we're grabbing this. And as for a skill, I'm gonna grab another 2 points in insight. Okay. Oh, you know, I took Methadron with me, not Denton. I did, right? I did do that. I'm pretty sure you did. No. You wait. Yes. No, I took Denton with me last mission. I just took him. Oh my god, I can't remember who was just on the mission with me. 1 second. Yeah, it was Denton. So I always get confused because when you have someone assigned to the away team and then you take them off the away team, which I do, it resorts your people. And I am not yet familiar with who is who quite yet. Vulu, Janon, Belduke, Methojon, Denton. There we go. Let's get them back in their original order. It's the hats. The hats confuse me. They're both wearing hats. That's not good. That's not good. I recognize people by their uniqueness. Since you two have different hats, I have to... And since you're also wearing aprons because you're both cooks, I'll have to remember that, Denton, you're the Asian guy here for our crew. Okay, so what do we want to do? Next up is a really difficult mission. This is the toughest one. They're all tough from here on out, but this one was such a step up from all the other missions, and as we've seen, those ones are tough too. I feel like we should probably bring our highest levels here. So we're going to bring Vulu again. You'll get a break after this mission's over, Vulu. Belduke will bring you. And we're going to bring... Gion again. Juan will give you the morphine. Someone should bring a med kit. So I know on this mission that we're going to find a bag when we're slugging it out with, or right before we slug it out with a bunch of enemies, which will contain both an oxygen tank and a sentry gun. So we're going to want 2 spaces to carry that stuff. We'll probably be using the oxygen tank right then and there, though. But the sentry gun, I'm going to want to carry that, potentially use it for this battle coming up, depending upon what the terrain looks like there. And we might find even more stuff while exploring down there. So I'm going to leave the rest of this here. We have enough power that I feel like we can drain another room. I wish I was finding more scrap in these rooms and less consumables, but we're not, so I can complain about it, but that's all I'll get to do. Let's drain the after battery room. And we get a free med kit. How expensive are those, by the way, to create? 5 chemicals, 1 copper to create one of them. Chemicals are in the forward lower engine room. And we have chemicals and blueprints in the crew's quarters. When this is repaired, we will get 8 additional healing between each mission. And this is a convertible section. I believe when you actually convert a room to one of these other types of rooms, you can only have 1 of every type of converted room. So we can't make another dissection chamber, for example. The next room we want is the 1 additional person with us on the away team. That's, I think, 20 copper and like 32 scrap. So we need quite a bit of that. And we're going to want to try saving a bit every time we come back. But we also could really use another battery room for even more power. But we'll do that later, obviously. All right, let's get our people assigned. And let's get out there. If we're gonna lose people, this is where it's gonna start happening. We've been lucky not to lose someone so far, because I've made quite a few bad tactical decisions. Let's go. The hand that guides. What's it over there? Looks like some kind of recording device. That's not our gear. Let's check it out. Alright, science officer. Let's have you try. Soviet expedition logs. Commander, I can't pronounce this. Buryakov? My chronograph tells me nearly 3 hours have passed since we left our damaged vessel, a decision I still stand by. Senior Lieutenant Kozlov is more than up to the task of overseeing the repairs, and we gain ground towards our destination. The men grow nervous. They call out movement in the shadows as if hostile forces lurk behind every wall of kelp. It is an understandable reaction, but one that must be kept under control. The only one not bothered at all is Vornerin. I've called a stop to let the men rest, yet the one who has lived his life with his nose buried in books wants to press on. The others could learn a thing or two from his determination. Damn, it's as we feared. The Soviets have coordinates as well, and they're ahead of us. Sounds like they've had their own share of trouble as well. I don't think that's a coincidence. I do want to search for scrap, so we are going to peek over here really quick. Oh, I thought this would be a dead end. It keeps going. I do see tendrils over here. Our objective is somewhere up here. I am going to split the group briefly. Okay, I see the attack pod there and a bulging pod there. I'm gonna scan this area just to verify there's no supplies. There's copper. We need it. We need it. How are you getting it? A bit dangerous to remain close to the tendrils. But I don't have a choice. Okay, and there's hostile movement there as well. If we go that way with just us, which I was originally planning to just dash for the copper and stay on the outskirts of this infected pod, but now that I see hostiles, the moment I come over here to grab this, combat's going to start, and this is going to spawn hostiles. So no, that copper is too dangerous. Maybe we can circle circle back around this way from the direction we took from this other direction, and we're gonna go join the rest of our crew and leave that copper there. It's just too risky. Oh, I also thought that was our captain. I thought that was Vulu. If I had a request for this game, it would be me wishing that I could actually have like I could choose different colored suits, or maybe something on like a badge on their arm or something. The science officers wear blue outfits, which is useful for me to recognize who that person is. And I wish that the sailors and the marines also had different outfits. Looks like we might be lucky enough to see what that thing is this time. Versus we're very close to one. Okay, it's good. Eldritch activity. There's two of those over there. We will want to kill them. They're worth more clue tokens for us too. But right now, that's too dangerous. I'm going to ping. There's at least two things over here, which are not a bulging pod. I think it would make more sense for our science officer to investigate whatever that strange thing is. Stepping closer, Belduc reaches out to touch the strange vortex. Its fluctuations clearly evident on the fingers of her gloves. They stretch and twist in ways that should break bones and tear joints, yet the science officer feels no pain. Another step, and the waves are all over her now, a tide of sickening vertigo. Small globules of white matter seep through the edges of the torn membrane, coalescing in the center of its largest opening. Mesmerized, Belduc reaches out to the orb and pulls it out of the gyre. A storm of unbidden notions drowns out her thoughts, whispering of power beyond imagining, and naming the strange material Void Marrow, the essence of the barrier that spawned it. +1 Void Marrow. You can use Void Marrow back on the sub to mutate people. When I was asking you guys about who wouldn't mind having a limb replaced with a tentacle, Void Marrow is the stuff that lets you do exactly that. We'll see how it works in the next episode. Oh, there's tendrils over there too. If I want to see what's over here, we're gonna have to fight for the privilege of that. Maybe we just ignore it. I don't want to move up another spot. That risks... We will see what's over here, but that also risks them seeing us, combat starting, and these tendrils... Actually, we're not near tendrils at this moment, so we wouldn't get those spawns, but I want all of us together. Okay, hostilities have begun. It was only a matter of time. Alright. That thing's behind the kelp here, which is going to make it a bit awkward to fight it. Oh! I wanted Overwatch, not to fire the weapon. Well, it's too late now. I normally save the game after each and every turn, in case a misclick or something dumb like that happens. But I'm not doing so because I want this being more nail-bitingly close. I can't think of any more nail-bitingly close decisions I could do, though, than specifically doing the wrong things. Okay, let's move you up. And then we can use Commander. You can then move up even more, and we can goon this guy. Good, which disorients him, and lets our captain move away. Move up to get the free strike. Oh, okay. We didn't get a free strike. It moved just one spot, and it was a spot I was hoping it wouldn't move to. Okay. Well, let's stab it. And then use defensive posture. Back to the Merc with you. It's a bit awkward to set down a Overwatch with him, because we might hit our petty officer with it. If I move here, I'll take it. Oh, we did get him. Barely hit him, though. Only a glancing hit. Let's stab him once, and then void step away. What? Where am I? Oh, I should have swung a second time. I forgot I used Commander. Well, I guess we can then move you. Oh, I see you up there, shooting pod. Let's use an Overwatch. Actually, I'm going to want you here first. Do it. Oh, that's Overwatch there. Okay, sorry, I thought that was movement squares. Okay, that's good. We have to get that actually visible so that we know where it is. There we go. That should be good enough, I think. Now I can actually shoot it. And we'll... Oh, nice, we crit it. We're outside its range, so it shouldn't be able to shoot us. Some amphetamine, there we go, and some supplies. We'll just bring those back to the sub. I don't remember seeing anything else hostile there. I don't want to get too close to that stuff, though. Let's move a bit away. Anything out here worth going for? Hostiles. No supplies up here. Doesn't mean it's not worth checking this little area. And we see supplies here. I'm going to keep moving away from the tendrils, though, and not end my turn so close to them. We'll check down here briefly, then come back up here for the supply chest, and move out here with the rest of my squad. Okay, good. We found an air vent out here. Something stirs in the darkness. Okay, there's nothing here. I doubt there's anything. Nope, there is something down there. Some scrap, okay. Let's try to get as far away from that corruption as possible. So I want that scrap, and I want that supply chest. But we can't leave him alone down here to get both. Actually, we might be able to do that. Let's stay here. Our science... Oh! Wow! That was lucky. Our science officer can grab that scrap metal. Wow! Look at all those delicious supplies. Tim, that might be a little too close. I think you just entered combat. There are hostiles up there. Okay. I wasn't expecting any hostiles. Obviously. Let's ping. Oh, I don't like pinging at the end of a turn, or I'll use someone completely. But he's not going to be joining us for 2 turns anyway, and I want to know if there's anything else up here. So we'll ping. Only one hostile. No, that's not true. This is also part of that same group. gonna reload, Tim, and not shoot, move your full movement first. Or close to it. I think he'll be okay. We'll let him stay there on his lonesome at the moment and move back here to deal with that Merc Dweller. Or whatever it's called. We're gonna go for it. Chemicals and supplies. Let me move you away. Oh, there's scrap up here. Okay, we'll get that too then. We'll get that too. Okay. We know there's a hostile here. Spine Skulker is what they're called. I don't really want to start... Oh, I guess we can start combat with a blinding dart. That's not a good chance to hit. It's got elevation, which is why. Let's move you over here. Let's do it. Charge! Oh, we didn't kill either of them. That's awkward. A bad shot, then. Need to be very careful that we don't end close to tendrils at this moment. Right! When you end your turn adjacent to these things, there is a chance that you will disorient them. I'm going to keep at this one. Stay on top of it. We don't have a good chance to do this, but we're going to take it anyway. I don't really want to move up anymore. I do. I want to move up as much as I can. But I'm not going to, for fear of, getting spawns. Run right past the tendrils. You gotta stay on top of it, Tim. She can probably handle it. And we'll grab all these supplies. Good. Oh, Tim, there's even more copper there. Grab that too. Saving the game, not because I intend to reload, but just in case I misclick or something. These are going rather well at this moment. Nice. Got some more Void Marrow. Uh-oh, game's a little choppy. 1 second. Alright, did that fix it? Maybe. No. Okay, guys, I'll be right back then. I had to quit the game and restart it. 1 second. This is my recording software doing this to the game, not the game itself. There we go. All is right with the world again. A heads up that whenever I do have to, like, quit the game in order to fix things, like my recording software, you have to save and quit. So there is going to be a save game made whenever that happens. Just as a heads up. It's not my intention to save scum, and I'm not going to reload, but I do have to do that sort of thing. That sort of thing being save the game to quit. Oh, right. There are hostiles here. Okay, and we're gonna have to fight through these things. So let's go ahead and do that, I suppose. If I void... No, void stepping doesn't help me. Darn it. I want my captain to move one more space. Because this is going to have cover. Yeah, incredible amounts of it, too. Why don't we put down an Overwatch here? And just in case something comes from this side, we'll do the same there, too. How did you shoot it at a 90-degree angle? How did you manage that, Captain? This rock is creating all this trouble. Okay. Well, I didn't expect to hit either of them, to be honest. Combat music is still playing. Though I don't see a hostile here. Okay, I'm about to say, that sounded like something just went unstable, and it did. This thing did. This is the most important thing for us to kill at this moment, so let me see if I can focus on this somehow. Dissolving Dart. Oh! Was it not that one that went unstable? Well, I fired on it, so we need to deal with it. Where's the other one? Oh, there is no other one. Okay. Combat music is still playing. Where is another one? There's no hostiles up here. We're pinging and we don't see anything. There's a vital essence where that one had died. I want that, but I don't want to end up fighting more of those creatures. Let's double back, and we'll end our turn here. Wow! I didn't even see it on our map. Was it there and I just didn't notice it? I guess so. There's something hostile out here. It's probably just that pod theirs that we're seeing on our map. There's something else hostile up here. It's probably another pod. It is. What the hell? How is that even... Look! It's another suit! Damn it. It's been shredded. But I don't see any signs of a body. We'll have to get a closer look. It's actually supposed to show on our screen, but it didn't. So there's a body right here at the bottom of the stairs. Another object of some sort out here. Probably another recording from the Russians. There's the suit she mentioned. Stephen Petrov's notes. I know I saw something. The commander says it's nothing, but I'm not the only one. We're being followed, I'm sure of it, and we'll be vulnerable dragging all the gear up these massive stairs. I want to look out in this direction. Oh, hello! Just one of you, huh? Okay. Nothing out here supply-wise. I mean, there's probably... Actually, I think we explored all of this map as well. Let's get you back a little bit and reload. And let's go ahead and start this. The impossible flames bathe the stairs in an eerie aquamarine glow. Crumpled in a pathetic heap of rubber and metal at the base of the steps lies a thoroughly destroyed but clearly empty diving suit from the USS Salem. Some pieces of equipment lie abandoned next to the suit. Strange, but these should prove useful. Petty Officer Pang studies his surroundings carefully. There seems to be no end to the colossal monument towering above, just row after row of imposing stone steps. Somewhere far above, he can barely discern two faint lights, like stars in the blackest night sky. Whatever is up there, to try and make the trek in the suit would be suicide. Satisfied that no immediate threat lurks in the vicinity, he turns back towards the abandoned suit. Anchored by its heavier metal parts and tool belt, The extremities of the suit sway slowly in tune with passing currents. The flailing limbs are not the only thing trying to escape the wreck. A viscous red goo, too thick and orange to be blood, is slowly drooping its way upwards. What the hell happened here? Closer inspection of the suit offers only further mysteries. Instead of the ripped and frayed edges of the outer layer of rubber Pang would expect to see, it looks as though the material has been stretched out of shape before finally reaching its breaking point. There is certainly no body, or even parts of one inside the suit. Only the odious sludge. He shudders. If there are more clues here, he's going to have to dig for them. Carefully take a small sample of the sludge. Pang retrieves the air tank from the discarded suit and goes to work, carving out some of the strange ooze. The substance offers a fair bit of resistance to his knife, but eventually he coaxes a small amount into a container for further study aboard the ship. Suddenly, the ground trembles violently, and the petty officer is knocked off his feet, or nearly knocked off his feet. 3 baleful lights appear back within the rows of pillars leading up to the immense stairs, billowing sand clouds in his vision. But he has seen enough to know this can't be good. +1 void marrow, +4 clues. I've never chosen the other option, and I've never had the torch at this point. So I don't know what those do. I couldn't tell you. I feel like it's a mistake to go and really get into this, like, rip the suit apart anymore. What's the name of the book I have over here? Children of something. Children of Ruin. Children of Ruin has taught me to never trust goo in a suit. Don't do it. It's alive, and it wants to be inside of you. Okay, the battle begins. I don't think this is natural. No, definitely not. Looks like a trap to me. Get ready, we might have another fight on our hands. Okay, so I'm going to explain this battle to you guys because this battle beat the crap out of me a few times when I had attempted to do this, and this was 2 rage quits for me. So this battle is not hard. It really isn't. But you have to go into this knowing it's a boss battle. So number 1, when you interact with that suit... Oh god, and look at that suit, by the way. Look how that goo had altered the suit on the inside. Oh, I love the goo coming out of it like this, too. That's incredible. That looks great. Don't have everyone in totally different spots of this map when you fight the goo. I'm sorry, when you start this battle. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. You can't do that. Have everyone kind of together. Number 2, we're going to get spawns. Every, other turn, the game's going to spawn something out of that rift. We're going to need to worry about it. At least one thing. When you we're going to have to destroy these. Every time you destroy one of these, the game will spawn another thing. Don't kill multiple of them at the same time if you don't think you can kill multiple things that spawn at the same time. Finally, if you get unlucky enough that there's tendrils in this fight, it's gonna spawn hostiles on you too. Next, there's a US Navy sack here that I completely forgot to interact with. This has an oxygen tank on it, and a sentry gun, Cerberus, a 3-headed guardian of wherever you plant it. Place an automated spear gun turret on the seafloor, firing independently of visible enemies in its vicinity. Enemies might destroy it if it's left alone. 3 ammo, lasts for 6 turns, 1 charge. I'm going to want the oxygen tank too. This battle can take a while, but I don't think it's going to take 19 turns. Let me explain the oxygen tanks to you as well. So, when you place it on the ground, the oxygen tank will have 4 rounds until all the oxygen in the tank runs out. There's 40 uses of oxygen in the tank. The oxygen does not lower each turn that it's used. But the tank will vanish after 4 turns. So in other words, if you wait till the 4th turn and then everyone runs up and uses it, I believe it has the same amount of oxygen as if you had used it all on the first turn. When either 4 turns have elapsed, and or the oxygen total, all 40 units have been consumed, it's then done. The tank will vanish. Okay, so I know we're going to get hostiles here, but the enemy is going to spawn 2 enemies, and one is going to be a new thing. Where they spawn, though, is a bit randomized. So I don't know for sure where they're going to go. And spawning enemies do not activate Overwatch. Only if they move does that occur. There's also these. Note that they have a shield on them. This is effectively the same as our defensive posture. I want to wait till that shield is gone before we begin attacking them. One of these, chosen randomly, will lose its shield, making that your priority target, although you don't have to kill that one. I'm not going to deploy the sentry because I think I can probably handle this without it. What the hell is that? More of these warped creatures. Looks atrophied. Weak. There's something wrong about it. I say we kill it first. Oh my god, you jerk, Gabe. Spawning a merc feed right on top of me. And this guy right on top of Ensign Jakes, too. Wow. Alright, well, let's start here. That's not a good chance to hit. We need to work on your aim, Belduke. Take it anyway. That's such a dangerous attempt to hit it, Tim. You can't do it. You can't take that shot. That's too dangerous. But we can shoot the bulging pod, which will damage that merc fiend up there, and damage the conduit. Our leader. Does not have a good chance to hit. Well, this is a good chance of any to use Commander. So let's go ahead and use that on Pang. On Pan-G, otherwise known as Gion in this playthrough, Tim. And then we try stabbing this thing. Actually, can I use this? I think that's going to hit our... Man, I positioned everyone. They spawned in the worst... This thing spawned in the worst position. I can't shoot it with my weapon specialist without also hitting Belduke. That's not worth it. Stab it in the nuts. Let's go ahead and use Goon here to disorient him. Run you down here and stab this thing. Death is too good for you. We definitely want to search this corpse. So, and it's a free it's free, right? It's free action, so let's go ahead and do that. The remains provide little in the way of clues as to the nature of the aberrant creature. Abhorrent creature. The similarities between the spine sulkers and merc fiends are obvious, although the intricate and better preserved clothing hints at a higher standing in whatever passes for society for these twisted things. Jake dubs it the Fathom Seer, inquisitive eye stalks twitching and turning. Eldritch flames underwater. The ensign realized he has seen this before. The bull statues. A connection. Not coincidence, he is certain of it. But what does it all mean? That horned shape seems to loom over the abyss, casting shadows that no light can penetrate. Oh, that was the wrong person to move up like that. I thought that was you, whatchamacallit, Gion. It was not you. Okay, I'm going to destroy this. Yep, it spawns another hostile. That's the first one. Just 2 to go. We have the movement to get close to this one, so let's do that. This is not right up against you. Let's use a blinding dart. Really need to work on your aim, Belduke. Do I move you up, Belduke, to engage it in melee? We do. There's the next one that has lost its shield. That'll be our next target. Belduke, let's move up just a hair. Oh. I guess improving our aim doesn't matter if we can't hit 92% chances to hit. But we did hit to 59%, so I guess I can't complain too much. I need to stay on top of it. Good hit, Belduke. Okay, never mind. Oh no! The abyss grows ever darker. We're up to rank 5 now. Alright, Belduke, we need to begin working on this thing. Right, you can't hit it, you can't shoot it in melee. If you miss, that might hit Pang. I don't think it's worth it. Literally begin chipping away at it. We apparently need you up here. Ooh, lots of glancing hits. This is a rather unlucky fight. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. All right, let's move you up. I mean, it's not your fault, guys. I understand. There's a lot of pressure here. Need to work on your hit percentages, your hit chances. Oh, wow. Well, that's a really awkward place for that. Can we blinding dart it? This is going to become vulnerable this turn. I'm going to risk... Oh, God. That's an awful chance because you're still blinded. Don't take the hit. Don't take the hit. Just end your turn. Okay, we need a marine here. We'll use the morphine. And we'll defensive posture. We need to destroy this one. These are dangerous, very dangerous, but this is our objective. So we're gonna start moving slowly toward it. I wonder why I don't get... I guess facing does matter a lot in this game. Actually, no, why can I move through these? Oh, because she has slippery, Tim. She has slippery, so she doesn't provoke free strikes. That's what's going on there. You gotta destroy this. That's the most important thing for you to do. Get her down here. He'll survive this round, I hope. They could attack twice. It's not worth it. I have to deal with these two. Kind of a waste of a turn then, a petty officer. To use so many items and defensive abilities. I don't trust you. 99% chance to hit. I don't think that's probably accurate. Okay. It would have been, probably. Staggering Roar. Causes the person it hits everyone who's around the immediate area of the Merc Fiend to lose one action point on their turn. Pretty nasty. Mental note, 92% is actually 50%. Okay. We're getting the heck out of here. But I did not forget that oxygen tank. Oh, there's a vital essence that was dropped. Free healing. They probably said something at the end of that combat and I wasn't paying attention, so I'm not gonna get to see what that is. End the turn. I don't like leaving piecemeal. Like, I generally don't enjoy having someone leave and then leaving others on the field of battle, just in case there's things which can occur which I'm not familiar with in the game at the moment. Alright, we did it! Holy crap! Despite the fact we missed, I think, what was it, 3 or 4? 92% chances to hit? Mission successful. 63 clue tokens, 3 void marrow. Actually, you guys don't need me to read that. You guys can see it right there. Alright. Alright. Well, I think that's probably a good spot to stop, everyone. I guess, really quick, I want to talk about the game just in some general thoughts but at this point. So if you guys don't care about that, there's not going to be any more gameplay here. So thank you for watching what you did, and I'll see you in the next one. But I want to really... what's what I'm looking for? Revel in some of the decisions that went into the design of this game, because I really like I really like a great deal that this game has done. In particular, I very much like... Actually, let me put a break here really quick. I very much like the pressure you're under with this corruption level increasing to make things tougher for you, and your need to acquire resources as quick as possible so that you can improve your odds of survival. Way back when Left 4 Dead had come out, and I remember talking with my friends about the game, and I wanted the game to have an item or something in it that wasn't... In that game, it wasn't going to be useful to you to help you win the game, but it would be something that would tempt you to go to places you would otherwise not go, or fully explore a map rather than race through it in an attempt to get this thing. Like, it would be, in this case, I was like, they should have, like, cash in the game. Like, people left behind money. And if you can find it, you can spend it on... what's the word I'm looking for? Outfits. Things like little, earrings for your character, or a new shirt or something of the sort. Something that lets you customize the look of your character, rather than anything that would improve your ability to fight in the game. Because it could show off how good you are, and it would make people risk taking, they would take risks that they wouldn't normally take in an effort to get those things. I thought it would be a fantastic idea, and my friends were all like, Tim, that's the most evil thing anyone has, I think they've ever heard. This game doesn't have such items in it. It has things that you will absolutely want, but I guess you don't need them, but they'll make it a lot easier. And so that desire to search every single nook and cranny on the map is very real, and you really want to thoroughly search to find those supplies and bring them back with you. I love it. I love it. As you've seen, you can also win combats even if you miss multiple times in a row, as long as you are prepared for the engagement against our forces. There, we outnumbered the enemy, and careful use of your skills is paramount in combat. I didn't do so well there at the very end, right the very end there. Instead of having Petty Officer Pang use his defensive posture, he should have struck one of those creatures, because I was tempted, from seeing where they were positioned, to do what I did with Vulu right away. Move up, disorient both of them. Then I wouldn't have had to use the morphine, for example. We could have held on to that. So, kind of wasted a bit of my actions there. Should have planned that out a little bit better. But another thing I could have done is maybe focused on that last conduit, because I knew when I destroyed it, it would destroy everything else on the screen. But I wasn't sure if I was going to hit it twice to destroy it, and indeed I didn't, right? We missed another one of our 90% chances to hit. Come on, games. What the heck is happening here? Right, but in any case, we still won. We left with less damage than we had taken. So all in all, a good mission. That one was very tough for me. That was basically the point where I couldn't beat that mission. I had to begin to understand a few things more about the game. This dissection room as well, I can't stress enough that this is the first thing you need to build. In that mission, we could have farmed the things that were spawning to get Clue 2 tokens for each kill that we had. And with the dissection room, it may not seem like much, one extra Clue token, but oh god, it is so different. You will get twice the... what's it called again? Enigma board. The upgrades, you'll earn twice as many with that. I can't imagine not having it. I can't imagine not building it first. You really, really want that. So if you get this game, I am telling you, like, normally I would never, normally I don't recommend, or I don't give advice on what to build. I just give advice on how to play. But I'm gonna say, you want that Enigma board first, and you want the extra crew member second. Like, you need those things badly, very, very badly, in my opinion. So, and the next thing we're gonna try to save for will be the next, that extra crew member on our away team. Not only will it give us another person, another viewer, with us when we go out on the away missions, but it also, one more person is 2 extra actions on a turn. That is incredible. I cannot stress enough how incredible that is. That is amazing, being able to take 1 extra person with you. Unfortunately, or fortunately, because for game balance reasons, I've not discovered anything else that lets you take a 5th. So you're only allowed to have at most 4 people with you. Anything else I want to talk about really quick? No, I can't think of anything. Hope you guys are liking the game. It's great. I love this game. I think this game is fantastic. I just had to suffer a lot to understand the game mechanics. It was like that in Underrail, by the way, in case you guys are watching or have found my channel because of my Underrail videos, that my first character I beat the game with was Garrett, recorded on screen. But I had several other characters, and many of them made it to Depot A and died there. I wasn't able to get through Depot A because I kept building my characters wrong. I had to understand the game mechanics a bit more and how to play the game. I'd say I put about 30 hours or more in the game, failing it, before my first character made it through Depot A. And it was at that point I had a good understanding of the game mechanics. I still died after Depot A to most of the things, every ambush killed me. And so on. If I make that game look easy, it's because I failed so many times and everything has killed me that I remember where everything is. This game, it was somewhat similar, because I had to fail a lot to really appreciate how to do the combat in this game. So hopefully you guys, after watching me, are getting an idea of how to play it. Alright, and I think I babbled long enough, so thank you guys for watching. I don't know, by the way, I don't know why I do this. I do this all the time with the shipboard inventory. It doesn't matter where I put things. The game auto sorts them when I come back after loading the game. So, I don't know why I do it. I just do it. Alright, anyway, I'm done. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will wait to record the next part until this part goes up so I can talk with you guys about your comments in the next part. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, everyone, and take care.